زين زين. Eitmaar Fleshman. شوف, look at this name, Eitmaar Fleshman. I'm gonna talk in this video about Eitmaar Fleshman. Who is Eitmaar Fleshman? Eitmaar Fleshman is a so-called Israelite. A person who's calling himself an Israelite. He is not an Israelite. No, he is not. He's a Gohem. From those who are occupying the Holy Land. Okay? Now, this is not the point. They know that they are Goyim. They know that they are Goys. Jaham. Gentiles occupying the Holy Land. They call the Palestinian Arabs. And they call the Middle East natives, the Arabs. So they call the Copts Arabs, the Berber Arabs, the Assyrian Arabs, the Chaldean, the Phoenix Arabs. The real Israelis, among those who speak Arabic right now as a mother language, they call them Arab. The Babylese Arab, everyone. Ashur is Arab, everyone is Arab for them. Arab, 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 Arab. They say the devil is behind all lies. Look at the people of Satan and see how they are promoting the lies. Eitmaar Fleshman, look at this person who is a Goy. He is saying the only solution is to take all Palestinians and throw them outside of our border. What is his border? The whole map of Palestine, which is considered the Holy Land. The Holy Land, what is the Holy Land? There is a debate, but what's called Palestine? Who's taking a big, huge percentage of the Holy Land. Okay. This is his solution, to take the Palestinian and kick them out. And those Arab who argue and say this is wrong, we say to them the following. Do you remember the Nakba? Nakba? He's calling it Nakba. Nakba means a person who's mankub, a person in a problem. It's a very humiliating problem to the Arabs to deal with this so-called Israelis to occupy the Holy Land. So he's saying, we will make another Nakba, and we will take you all, you Palestinians, and throw you even farther than Jordan. What he called Jordan right now. Now, why I'm uploading this video? I'm not answering this guy. No. I'm just explaining to you about his kind, these Gentile Goyim who call themselves Jews, who don't understand what is the meaning of Judea. They don't understand it. And they are causing all sorts of problems. Look what happened in Iraq, empowering the so-called Shiite, creating problem even to the Ishmaeli, all sorts of problems. Egypt would be better than Japan, but because, definitely, do you see Japan? People sometimes are in shock. If there is no so-called Israeli state, Egypt would be more developed and more producing than Japan itself. Now, this is another point. Look what's happening in Emirates, in Gulf States, and how the huge amount of criticism that they are talking about some part of Saudi Arabia. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The point is that this sick, naive, ignorant, arrogant need to understand the following point. First of all, this winning in this war, 6 days war, and Nakba, you didn't do it. You are only a communities of gypsies cult who call themselves Jews in Europe. Let's start in Europe. Who brought you? Something to do with the result of the cross. Something to do with those who are, you are part of their Gogic Magogic race, as Eastern European and other Russians. It is not you who made the nuclear bomb. It's not you who have some efficient IT things, Google and things. It's not you who made this military power. Nothing, no. All of this technology was handed to you by Gog and Magog, by the West. So don't think that we Israelites win. You are nothing. If there was no power, force coming from the West and putting you in the Holy Land and establishing this so-called Israeli state and bringing your dirty smell to us here, occupy our Holy Land, which your ancestor never lived in it, huh? To bring you to the Holy Land. This force is the force that made you, or won the Nakba, won the 6 Years' War, and did all of them. It is colonizing the region after the fall of the Ottoman Empire. We were weak. There was no army, nothing. You understand me? It is the industrial and power which increased through World War I and World War II, okay, which was used to impose you, okay, starting from the era 1945, before it and after it, 1948, before it and after it, the so-called Zionist. It's not you, so you don't, this is the issue. You don't come and say, go him, you need to understand. Go him, but I don't want to admit it. You need to understand this when you say this. You need to understand that when you talk, you don't say, we made this, we established this so-called Israeli state, we the Jews, our God, the wild beast. No, you fucker. Allah allowed it. It's God's will, yes. But there is things to be studied. No, you need to say, Muslim, be careful. There was a Nakba, or the natives, who we call you Arab. There was a Nakba caused by this big forces in the West against you. You don't listen. You don't talk like it's your success. You don't understand me? You don't talk like if you are behind, you and your ancestor, your group. No, you are filth. Nothing. Since Hensel, before him and after. Ben-Gurion, before him and after. You are a representation of an occupation. I need you to understand this. Either you are a Russian, go him Russian, Eastern European, Polish, go him coming from Ireland, go him coming from Africa, go him coming from Iran, go him coming from Pakistan or India. You need to understand Azerbaijan, other Greece, Marseille, go on. You need to understand this. Or coming from Iraq, coming from whatever, okay, settled in Iraq while you're originally from Iran and things, goems. You need to understand, coming from Morocco or Algeria, after you were kicked out from Europe and found peace within the Muslim world, huh? You're forgetting this. Or settled in Egypt, as a goem, calling yourself, huh? Goem, you don't understand. You need to understand that you are nothing. You are zero. Nothing. Nothing. Yes, you have a nuclear bomb. Yes, you're killing the Palestinian children. You're kicking them from their houses. This is Eitmaar Fleshman. Dishman. Okay? Go him. You need to understand this point. You need all to recognize that you are criminal, occupier, and this is an invader, unlegal, the Israelite. This time and at that time, absolutely against you. The Prophet of Banu Israel will fight you. They will die fighting you. Huh? God Almighty Allah, who sent Muhammad, who sent Moses, is absolutely, you are showing disrespect to his instruction, and you're bringing the wrath of God. With great respect to those who call themselves anti-Zionist Jews, you are bringing the wrath to humanity, okay? You need to understand this, and causing all sorts of problems, and empowering other dark groups. So he just needs to understand, as a journalist, that he is nothing. Less than a spit. You are nothing. You and your kind. I'm not talking to him. I'm just explaining to you, someone like Eitmaar Fleshman, that he needs to recognize this. Not taking the flag and Palestinian Arab going in, people want peace, Jerusalem. No, you need to recognize this point. That Satan put you there. It's the power and interest of power that is working for the devil through Gog Magog, through the West. You're part of you are from Gog Magog. To bring you there and to create these collapses to all humanity. You need to understand, using this Hacham cult, Gypsies cult, to legitimize you as well, your communities. Please recognize this. At the minimum, you become, you go up little bit. From a disease on planet Earth, you go up in humanity level. Regardless, down, because there is levels. You go a little bit up. You recognize this truth. And by this, you will not make a mistake here and there, and you won't be an ignorant, stupid, filth. It's not you. You're going. Go in. Gentile, go in. Go in. Yeah, Satan brought you here. Go in. Yeah, go in.